One thing I have learned over the last 5 days is that I have been dehydrated severely. And I don't know, I'm feeling a little laughy this morning, so I'm going to try to keep this serious and just, do my end of the week update 2 days early because I am going out of state for a funeral for my grandfather. And I know I'm not going to feel like sitting down and recording a video when I get back. So I just want to kind of like jump in and just talk about this now while I still have it in mind. Dehydration. Dehydration and the carnivore diet. Two very important things. Well, the dehydration is important because you need to be hydrated, not dehydrated. Because dehydration is just bad overall. The body does not do well. So I am someone that does struggle with small things. I hyperfocus. I cannot multitask to save my life. And I've tried. I am not good at it. My brain does not work that way. And so I hyper-focus on small things. So I'll like zone in, I'll focus on one thing. So when I started the carnivore diet, I was focusing on the meat. I was focusing on what to eat, when to eat, and I was completely neglecting the other side of the equation, which is hydration. I was neglecting this. And one thing I had learned is that when it comes to water intake, it is half of our body weight up to 100 ounces in water every single day. So essentially up to like a gallon of water a day, more if you're like very active, if you're working out, if you're doing like a intensive manual job. You can drink more water if you're sweating a lot. You want to constantly replace the water that your body is losing. But not only do you lose water through like urination, you lose it through sweating, through activity. Your cells use quite a bit of water to do what they're doing. So you do need to kind of keep up on that. And like one of the biggest giveaways of whether or not you have too much water or not enough is the color of your urine. So like it should be like a pale straw yellow most of the time, even a little paler, almost clear in a lot of cases. That's like proper, like your body is adequately hydrated. Dark yellows and everything is generally kind of like a sign of you're not drinking enough water. The urine is more concentrated, so that's usually not a good thing, though. Sometimes like vitamins or medicines you could be taking can change the color, which is also important to know. Or if you're drinking too much water, you're basically just peeing out the water that you're drinking. It's like completely clear. One of my friends, that's something that she experiences when she drinks water a lot of the time. If she drinks too much, it immediately goes clear. So kind of understanding that aspect to kind of keep tabs of how much you're drinking, if you need to drink more or if you need to drink less. Which is something I've been focusing on, is that until yesterday, so I've been drinking almost up to a gallon every single day for like the last 5 days. It took about 2.5, almost 3 days before my urine went from a dark orange to more of a paler color. I'm not sure why it took that long, because from my understanding, it's supposed to happen sooner. But my body is also adjusting. There's a lot of different things going on internally, so it's finally getting where it needs to be. I am happy with that. That was probably a little too much of information, but as people who are here, who are focusing on diet, who are focusing on trying to, stay hydrated and trying to be healthy, we talk about all sorts of odd subjects in these little groups of circles. I'm a little like, there are some people who just like talk freely about poop. It's kind of an odd subject, but it's very enlightening. But that's one thing I am focusing on, is drinking plenty of water. And now that I'm getting there, some of the like benefits I've seen of adequate hydration is that a lot of the flaking and scaling I get on my face that like peels off is actually kind of going away. So my skin is more hydrated. There's more moisture, and that is a definite benefit. If I do, you can't really see it too well on the camera. There is a little bit of redness to my brow and my cheeks. I ate a pickle last night, and it's like a whole pickle instead of like just slivers that I'm used to. So I need to kind of remind myself that I need to cut up my pickle before I eat it. That way I don't eat an entire giant one in one setting, because my stomach does not agree. But there was that. So another big thing I've kind of noticed is that I have dropped below the 250 mark on my weight loss journey. And as someone who was almost 300 pounds last year, About this time last year, I was 270 pounds, approximately. I have finally managed to drop beneath 250. It's like 248. And that was like straight in the morning after about 14 hours of fasting, straight after using the bathroom. That was what my weight was at. Like 248 pounds. So, you know, I'm excited about that. I haven't really got that far before, except for like once earlier in the year when I was on the carnivore diet. I managed to drop down to like 247. So my goal is to get down to 245. That's where I'm aiming. And, you know, the diet itself has been going well. I've been largely focusing just on the meats. Though I've had like a pickle here, a couple of green beans there. If I was at like some place that was offering something that I normally don't eat, I just eat a little bit, just a little bit and everything, just to see how my body responds. So that's essentially how the last 5 days has been. My main focus is just kind of doing this day by day, keeping track of how things are going and letting all of you know. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And please share your comments and your thoughts and like your own experiences and things that you have done to help your progress through your own journeys. I love seeing what y'all have to say. So until the next video, I'll be seeing you all later. Bye.